Hey YouTube, I'm gonna do one more tonight. This one is about attachments. So along my journey, well, pretty much my whole life, like I like to smoke weed. I smoke cigarettes, stuff like that. A little bit of adult entertainment, a little too much. Little backstory: I worked on the road about 10 years of my life. I've always kind of been, alone. Never really talked to a whole lot of people. This is the most public speaking I've ever done in my life. That's why I'm still kind of finding my bearings. But yes, for me, these things were my attachments. Now, the way this is used in the spirit realm, satanic people, whatever, one eye group, the red hair cult, whatever, all these people who are undesirable, who do these weird things, they look at the attachments in your life and they use them against you. And they will, everything from family to money to your job to kids, they use this stuff against you. Because they know that they can control you with it, especially with stuff that you love and you care about. Now, for me, you know, weed's got this idea of oh, it's spiritual, it's all good, man, it's healthy, it's from the earth, same thing with mushrooms and shit like that. If you're looking for a genuine spiritual experience, like a real hardcore one, drugs aren't gonna do it. I don't give a what any of you psychonauts think. I don't care what you think. No. No, when a real bona fide situation happens to you, an experience happens to you, nothing. I don't care how many doses you took. I don't care how much DMT you boofed. It ain't gonna happen. It's not. It's like using arm floaties in a kiddie pool. You don't need it. You don't. You're already built to experience this. The reason why you can't is because of the way your life was told it had to function. You're never told about the energetic side of you. It's a body part. That's how real it is. It's just like your body, only it's the energetic version of you. So if you were ever taught anything about this, you'd be aware of it, and you would naturally just start to see it and grow with it as you grow up. Because you're never made aware of it, you don't even know it exists. So those people that do know it exists, they can play with it and they can use these things against you. This is why targeted individuals, you are you are pushed until you freak out, until you explode, until you can't take it. I've done it too. I have literally stopped in the middle of a highway because I was sick of this guy following me, and then he came up with some lame ass excuse, which he stopped dead stop right behind me too, and he came up with some excuse about, oh, I thought you weren't doing okay and stuff like that. Meanwhile, the whole time that he was following me, he knew I was hollering at him and stuff. And then he came up with an excuse of how he was gonna pull. He was trying to pull up to the on ramp in front of me, and I looked right at him. Then what the fuck are you still doing behind me? You know. Again, I got to work on my language, but when I talk about this stuff, that's the passion coming out of me. So I got to learn how to control that a little bit. But what I'm trying to say is, this is how they mess with you. The attachments. So let it all go. You don't need all of it. Like, is weed a spiritual drug? Absolutely. Is mushrooms a spiritual drug? Absolutely. But it's not necessary. You don't need to do it. You really don't. If you want to, if you're curious, there's nothing wrong with that. There really isn't. Not at all. Just don't become attached to it. Don't do it all the time. It's not necessary. It's not good for you. And it has a less chance of being used against you. So, in my journey, especially in the beginning, I was still smoking. Probably, more than likely, was a reason why I wasn't totally getting everything. But I'm gonna tell you, after I put it down, fucking dreams, man, dreams so real. I'm telling you, you don't want to wake up. Like you are excited to go to bed. As soon as you wake up in the morning, you can't wait to go back to bed. I don't. Maybe I'll make a video about those, but I mean, I'll tell you about one. Okay, right? So I'm at a hotel, and I keep like I'm dozing off, but I never feel myself fall asleep. It's just right into the dream, right? And I've had stuff like this, other experiences in my life too, which I'll talk about if you're interested, but, or maybe I'll just talk about. But this one in particular, this was recent, within like 6 months. And I, the hotel room I'm in, suddenly it turns into like a double level, and dreams, they're not all, they don't make sense. So I'm traveling through this thing, and there's these dark entities, and instead of being afraid, I'm ready to fight. So I'm going at these things, you know what I mean? And, they're chasing me all throughout this hotel room and things. And then I wake up and it's like, oh, man, that was real. And I doze back asleep. And, I can look down and I see my body, and I'm in this white robe with these gold inlays on the cuffs and stuff. And it's all medieval looking, right? And it's like real. It's like I'm just finding my bearings at this place. Like, wow, how did I end up here? You know what I mean? I walked through these huge doors into this like chapel. Right? I can't really tell because you couldn't see the whole building, just the doors open. And there's like 1,000 people, if maybe more. Who knows? I didn't really look. It just kind of a glance. You know what I mean? You're in a dream state. So have you ever done any like lucid dreaming? When you're half with it, like you can kind of control what's going on, but if you're not in full control, you can't. So you just kind of, you get what you get. You know what I mean? So I look into this building, and everybody turns to look at me and shit, and like I'm smiling. I don't know what is going on or where I am, but they're praising, they're laughing, a couple of them made fun of me, and then I sit down next to this girl in a green kind of thing that sort of similar to what I was wearing. And I don't even remember asking a question, but suddenly everybody stops, and then it starts wailing and crying and stuff. And I look over, and I'm still smiling, and I'm like, what? And she holds up her hands and she goes, nails in the hands. And like she can barely get it out. She was crying. I woke up, and I'm telling you, that is stuck with me. Like I could close my eyes and see that right there still to this day. What it means, I don't know, but it was so real. I'm telling you, just to experience how real your dreams can get, put the weed down. And you're gonna have to put it down. Like, what do they say? 21 days to make a habit. So at least commit to 21 days. I'm telling you, if you don't have something happen by then, keep going a little longer, because like you will be addicted to how real your dreams get, and you will start to receive messages in your dreams. Yes, it happens. Have I had anything relevant happen to me yet? No, not entirely, but I don't think I was where I needed to be, right? So I'm still working. I'm not perfect, and I don't claim to be. But what I just want to say, that if there's anything that's not serving you, put it down. Put it down. You can always pick it back up again. But it's not just vices. It's not just smoking or doing things like that, sugar or anything like this, because your diet is super important. Pulling away from meat, very good idea. Very good idea. And you're gonna notice the effects that'll have. Like you go without meat for a couple of weeks, eat fruit, vegetables, and bread, something like that, and then have a cheeseburger, and you will ache. Your stomach will, you'll get the shits. It's not pretty. It's kind of gross. You know what I mean? And my diet was good, and then the job I'm working keeps you on the road, so diet can't always be as good as I want it. And then, then it gets to be just irritating to put all that extra effort into getting good food, and you end up just ordering takeout, stuff like that, and then your diet goes to crap. And, for me, I observed it all. I paid attention to it. I watched how it affect my body. I paid attention to how it would feel a couple days after. And then if I could get back into a rhythm of eating good, then I notice how it jumps back up to a state that I like to be at. It's something we should all be doing. You don't need to eat meat like we do. It's not a good thing. Yes, it's here, but that just because it's here doesn't mean you need to do it. I mean, we're at this day and age where, like the Matrix, we can get all the nutrition we need out of a cup of porridge. We could be making something like that, and we could be supplementing diets like that, and actually making an impact on this planet. But, nobody wants to do that. Everybody wants 80 different flavors of soda, all your food with fructose corn syrup or whatever additives, preservatives in it, MSGs. You like that stuff. I don't understand why, but apparently we do. But anyway, like those things are attachments. Like that types of food, those like anything can be an attachment. You could be addicted to too much working out, too much yoga. You know what I mean? Like everything you have to observe your life and audit it yourself. Understand what you couldn't do without. You know what I mean? So yeah, the main ones are easy: drugs, alcohol, stuff like that. That's the easy ones. The other ones are like how you talk to yourself. What do you watch? What do you consume with your eyes? How do you speak to others? How do you treat others? Do you just use them? Or whatever. I don't need to go into that. You get it. Point is, no attachments. No attachments, and you will make progress. Enjoy your journey.